Heidi ho there, friends and neighbors. Bobby here today. Problem: 2009 Nissan Altima will not start because the key light is on. Okay, evidently this is a very common problem with Altimas and maybe some other Nissans as well, from the year ranging maybe from like 2007 up to maybe 10 or 11. I'm not real sure on all the year models, but this is the first time I ran into it. Here's the culprit right here. This is a steering lock actuator unit or whatever. I can't remember the proper terminology. Notice that there's an 8-penny nail driven in here, okay? Because we first had this problem, done a little research. We removed it, and it has a couple break-off bolts on it, so you'll have to use a chisel or something to break them loose to where you can spin them out by hand, but they're not that tight, okay? Not that hard to do. It's not like doing an ignition lock on a Asian car or something. But anyway, we pressed back the locking mechanism and actually got it to run for a day or two, but intermittently it would actually lock back out because there's a problem with this unit. And we were trying to be hard-headed and trying to rig something up, but it did not work. I saw one guy's video here on YouTube. He done a very detailed video where he took one of these apart, and there's actually a motor, and you see the little channel that the motor sits in. It operates 2 switches, and then there's another Hall effect switch over here. So there's actually 3 switches inside this thing that has to be activated in sequence. So just putting a nail or putting a screw in here and pushing this thing back is probably not going to work for you guys, okay? You're going to have to replace this thing, all right? Now, there's an updated part. I didn't realize that till I got my part in hand. This is the part number of the updated part. It is a Nissan genuine part, okay? Looks like DB700JF00D, okay? It did not look exactly like this one. I've already installed it in the car. I actually should have probably made this video to begin with. But anyway, shaped a little bit differently. They've done away with the lockout bar for the steering lock. So your car is no longer going to have steering lock on it with the updated part. But really, your car has anti-theft system anyway, so there's really no need for it, okay? But we put the new one in and cranked it up. It come with new break-off bolts, you know, with the 8mm head on them, and you just tighten them down till the heads break off. And so we're good to go. Now, let me talk about how much this part cost. This part is like a $575 part at your local dealer, okay? But guess what? I didn't pay that much for it. I actually got on eBay, okay? And I found a dude up in Minnesota that had a whole bunch of these, okay? And he was selling them for $144 a piece. A buy it now or best offer. I made him an offer of $100. He come back with 134, and I clicked the buy it now on it, okay? So we got this part for $134. And I've already got it installed, and I'm just gonna show you and prove to you that here's the key. It's just laying up here on the dash, okay? So let's just push the button, and ba-bam, we crank the car. Problem is corrected, friends and neighbors. This is your problem with your Nissans when they won't start and the little key light is on up here in the corner. Your key light will be on all the time, and your security light right over here, they'll be on, and you won't be able to start your car, okay? It won't do anything. You can't even get it to go into the on position to where you can operate your radio or anything, okay? So this is the problem. This is what it's going to take to correct it, okay? All them videos about shoving a nail in or putting a screw in, they may work temporarily, but it's not going to be the permanent fix. Guys, you're going to have to buy the part, okay? Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you next time. Take care. Okay, guys, one quick thing I wanted to add here in case this is the first video that you have come across. I wanted to tell you kind of where this thing is located at. You need to pull this panel down. This is real easy. There's one screw behind your little There's a little hold or a fuse panel. There's a screw right down here. Just remove it. It's a Phillips head, and then you can pull this whole panel down. Okay, it's just got clips. Now in this general area, right underneath your steering column, there's going to be, this is where the component is located, okay? And then there's a little metal brace underneath here that has 4 10mm headed bolts. Makes it a little bit easier to access. If you'll just zip them off, pull the little metal brace off, then you got full access to that little unit I was just showing you, okay? Take the 2 bolts out, put your new one in with your break off bolts, tighten it down. This is not very hard to do. And then just reassemble everything and you're good to go. Have a great day.